Getting leads for your architectural studio is easy. In today's video, I'll be showing you the exact Facebook ads that you need to run to get your own leads. But before I do that, who am I to be creating this video and who am I to talk about this topic? I run DeckVision, which is a digital agency helping exactly businesses like architectural studios and other home improvement businesses to get leads and sales. We have been doing that for a long time now, and today I'll be sharing you the secrets for all of our clients. So the first step is getting into the Ads Manager. You must be in the Ads Manager. You shouldn't run any ads from the Meta Business Suite or just boosting posts. That's just wasting your money, so make sure to come inside the Ads Manager before we do anything else. Now, once you're here, you're going to be seeing this screen. I hope that you have been running ads from before, and I'll show you all the ways that you can get leads from Facebook and Instagram ads. Of course, you need to create a leads campaign. You can do that by clicking here and then selecting leads. As you can see here, it says good for instant forms, Messenger, Instagram, WhatsApp, conversions, and calls. So let's go into all those different options. Once you have created your leads campaign, you can click on edit here, and then you can go to the ad set. When you're on the ad set level, you have the conversion location. So let's go through all the different variations, and I'm going to tell you only the ones who are really giving results for clients. First, let's start with the Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp. These ones are pretty much all about people sending you a message. They can send you a message on Messenger or on Instagram, or they can do it on WhatsApp. It really depends on your market. For example, for our clients which are in the Middle East, we usually use WhatsApp because the Middle East uses WhatsApp a lot. Then, of course, for other clients which are, let's say, in Europe and in the USA, it's mostly Messenger and Instagram. So it's all about the people that you're going to be marketing to. Now, the problem with those types of ads is that you're going to actually receive a lot of leads which are not really for you. They're just not going to be serious enough. Especially if it's an architectural studio, that means that there will be people who just are asking for prices without even taking a look at your website or your page. They're just asking for the price for all the different reasons, but not to work with you. Maybe they're just thinking about it, because the problem with those types of ads is that it's very easy. They just click on the ad, they click on send message, and they can just send you whatever kind of message they would want. So I would say that these types of ads should only be used if you really can't get any kind of leads and you just want to get some kind of communication and validation. Then closely related to these types of ads is the option for calls. Generate leads by asking people to call your business. So the way that goes is that when people see the ad, they would have the button call now, and they will just click on the button and it would immediately ring the phone that you have added. So again, you are going to get very unserious leads with this type of conversion because it's very easy again. You just click on the button and you call the person. So you need to be very considerate whether you use those types of goals: Messenger, Instagram, WhatsApp, and calls. And let me also show you how that looks like when you have selected calls. When you go here to the leads ad, and when you scroll and you have already added a creative, an image, then the people, let's say on their Instagram stories, would see this. They would see the creative and they would see this button call now, or let's say on video feeds or export, it would just look like this. They would have this button call now. So they can just click it and call you. And for the Messenger ads, let's also try with this one. Click on Messenger here, and then when you go to leads ad, it will just say send message, so they can just message you. Again, this is very easy. We usually don't use those types of ads because they're just giving very unqualified inquiries, and no one wants to deal with people who are just not serious and they're just wasting your time. So I would avoid those. But again, this is one of your options. Now, the second part is to use instant forms. Instant forms is something that we use with a lot of our clients, and there is a reason for that. There are a lot of clients out there who just don't have an amazing website, and they just have an average website who is just there to serve as a business card. I know that might also be the case for you. This is usually what architectural studios are doing. They just have a website which showcases all their previous projects, and it just doesn't make sense to bring people to the website. It just makes sense that people would go to the website to check out your portfolio, but not to become a potential client. So in those types of cases, that's when you use the instant forms. Now, what does the instant form mean? So when you select an instant form, you can go here to the leads ad, as you can see here again, the accounts that you need to select, and then it would say form on Facebook. Now, what does that form mean? So as you can see here, when you scroll down a little bit, you get to this place, destination instant form. And now here you can just click on create form and you would open the creator for the instant forms. And now here you can just create your instant form that you would like. For example, you can see here one of the ones that I just created as an example is this one here. Welcome, sign up now for the free quote. This was an example for a solar company, and as you can see, how much was your energy consumption in 2023, for example. So you can use those types of forms because then you can also be qualifying the traffic. You can ask questions which are relevant to your architectural studio. For example, you can ask how big is the land that people have and where they want to have their house, for example. Or you can also be asking them whether they have all the documentation ready. So that's also something that we have done. And there are many other questions. I mean, it really depends on your own studio, what you would like to know. And here, as you can see, you have different sections. First, you have the introduction, which is this one here. Then you have the questions. You can add as many questions as you would like. You can also add conditional questions. I have a separate video about it. And then here for the privacy policy, you can click on it and just go and link your privacy policy from your website. And then on the ending here, as you can see, you can just type in what you would want people to see once they have filled out the form. You can also add a link to your website and people can visit you after they have finished with the instant form. Usually the best process would be that the moment they sign up this instant form is the moment you receive email notification and you call those people immediately. So basically you can link your instant forms and your submissions to your CRM, and then your CRM can be sending you an email notification. I know this may sound complex, but I'm sure that with just a couple of messages to ChatGPT, you will be able to figure it out. But that's it about instant forms. These are a lot better than making people send you a message or call you, because here you can use questions, and with questions you can be qualifying the traffic. For example, if you have 5 different questions, you can make that as a criteria, and if someone doesn't pass the criteria, then you just don't even contact them. It can be some kind of an application process of whether people can work with your business or not. Maybe you're an architectural studio who is only handling big projects. That's totally okay. You can just have that mentioned, and you can just say that if you don't fit the criteria, we're just not going to contact you, for those people who do submit the form. So this is the second option. They just come here, they fill out the instant form, and they become a lead. Much better than Messenger and calls. And now the final option, which is the best option of all, would be to get people into the website. This is by far the best one, because when people come to your website, you can be qualifying, you can be explaining what you do, you can pretty much navigate the customer journey. Because when they come on the landing page, you can pretty much say everything that you would want them to see about your business. You can also resolve any potential objections that they may have. You can basically do everything, and you can guide them in the perfect way. And you can also have a form, just like the instant form. Here you can just have this form on your website. You can add all those questions, people can answer them, but it's much better, because people who are not serious are never going to come into your website and are never going to read through everything and fill out your form. Of course, I mean, there would be some people, but they're just not going to be a very big number. Most of the people are going to be more serious. And so when you have this selected website, when you come here to the leads ad, then you just need to put a link, which would be here on the website section, on destination. And let's take our website, our agency website as an example. You can come here to the agency website, and as you can see here, we're guiding people. You apply to work with us. When they click on this button, they would come to the bottom and they would have to fill out this form. And it's a much better way to qualify the leads that you're getting. And there you have it. These are all the 3 basically ways that you can get leads. The first one is to get people to send you a message or call you through the Messenger, Instagram, WhatsApp, or calls options. Then the second option, which is one of the most widely used, is the instant forms. And then finally you have the website, which is the best one, but then also this one requires the most knowledge from you and the most expertise, because after all, if you're leading people to the website which looks bad, then people are just not going to sign up for the form at all. And now comes the question, what do you do with all those leads? And the answer is simple. Getting leads is easy. You're always going to get a lot of leads. The problem is in qualifying the leads and handling them in the proper way. If a lead comes to you and you call them in 2 days, then you may as well not even be running any kind of lead ads. I'm talking about this in a different video that you can check out right here. It should be popping up above my head. And you need to check it out because there I'm explaining all the mistakes that people are doing when it comes down to handling their leads. And if you're doing the same mistakes, you may as well just not run any kind of ads. But before you jump into the other video, make sure you remember, never settle for average.